Okay, so my question to both of you guys, and then the chat, is Deebo Samuel or OBJ?
Deebo.
Whoa, time out.
No, for us to pick, if we're going to pick up one.
But, like, are we saying if we could pick one of them? Obviously, I'm going to say Deebo, but you got to think what comes with acquiring Deebo.
That's what I'm asking.
Okay,
so.
That's what you got to think. You got to think what Nate Dogg hates that we're talking about this.
Yeah, Nate Dogg.
The thing with this, though, you got to think what you got to give up to get Deebo versus what you got to give up to get Odell.
Okay, so Odell, we got to give up. We got to give up one top shelf NFT.
He's a free.
Deebo, we probably have to pay.
He's a Bitcoin bro.
Yeah,
he's a Bitcoin bro. AJ, so if you with taking those rules in, what you're still taking Deebo, even though it would cost us a hell of a lot more than getting. I don't even mean money wise. I'm talking draft capital, which is more important than any salary in my mind.
Well. Yeah, well, since we have since like Nate Dogg being the 49ers fan, if he can speak to his organization, I mean, since he's watching about 4 Cowboys games a year with us,
I know
he can talk them down a little for us. But yeah, no, that price is way too high to.
What do you think we'd have to give up to get him?
I don't think we have enough to get him.
I agree with you, and I think even if we did get him, well, now we're still in the same situation as we were with Amari Cooper. We don't want to pay a wide receiver $20 million plus a year, which Deebo would be hard pressed not getting that. If you look at the Tyreek Hill shit and you look at the Devontae Adams, Deebo's going to be that next guy that's going to break the bank. And for us to even be able to pay him that, we first have to give up a plethora of draft picks, which I don't even know what that would be.
Well, do you think that's why Jerry made that big announcement?
to try to lure fucking OBJ in, signing with BitChain or whatever. What was it? Blockchain.com.
Blockchain.
Are we allowed to say blockchain on here, or will that get us to?
Kahuna says.
Now we're flagged.
Kahuna says. I mean, it's recently been confirmed that Tom Brady's next contract will be exclusively paid in Bitcoin. So, the Deebo NFT contract is coming soon.
You're not wrong.
I think that. I think that we're not going to see much until after the draft.
Yeah.
Like nothing's going to go down until after the draft. I doubt we'll take Deebo as much as
we would love him. Like, I would love Deebo.
I think Odell Beckham is a bigger possibility for us.
Yep.
And I think that OBJ coming to the Cowboys for even just one season, probably on a decent contract, because, again, he got paid in Bitcoin last season.
Right.
So he's looking for a bag. I don't think I'd be surprised if the Rams keep him. He's going somewhere.
He's going somewhere.
There's been too much shakeups. He's going somewhere.
He's a free agent right now, so he's going somewhere. It's just the wide receiver market is quiet, and like you said, you always get that first push of free agency when it first happens. Then it's like a second wave, and then the draft happens, and then you get your next big push.
Man with the username makes a very good point though. Jerry Jones is unpredictable.
Jerry Jones is unpredictable, especially if he doesn't get his salt intake for the day. So someone at the draft table needs to make sure he's got an extra salted McGriddle prior to the draft. Otherwise, who knows what he's going to do?
I mean, the fact is, San Fran would be stupid to get rid of Deebo when they have an issue with their QB.
The thing with the Deebo thing, the organization kind of holds all the cards, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, you're not going to play. Okay, you're not going to play. We're going to fine you, and you're not going to make money, right? And then even if they do get rid of him, they still have the cards because they're going to be able to determine what they take for.
Why doesn't he want to play in San Fran?
That Nate Dogg would have to answer that because I honestly
while we move on to the next topic, can you tell us why Deebo
or anyone for the matter in chat
or anybody?
Can I take a guess?
Yes,
take a guess.
I think this is like repetitive. Players will get to their near the end of their second or into their third year on their rookie contract, and they're like definitely the best player on the team or the best player at that position, and so they want to get paid more.
Yep.
And they throw that negotiation out. Of course, the team's like, no, we're going to take your 5th-year option,
right?
So just sit back and take it. And it's a lot of money that kind of they feel as a player, oh my God, I should be making 20 million a year. I'm making fucking 1 million. So in their mind, they're adding that up. I think that's where it stems from. And then since both sides butt heads, then the player just says, fine, trade me, I'm out.
Yeah.
And it gets sour.
No, you're right.
Gets sour quickly.
You're right. You're 100% right there. And Deebo obviously sees what Devontae Adams is getting, what Tyreek Hill is getting, and now he wants his piece of the pie, and he doesn't want to wait because he knows he's putting miles on his body, right? The way San Fran uses him, he's taking hits. He's getting a lot of touches. I did see something about Deebo, though. I think Law Nation posted it. It was he had like 14 drops or something last year.
Jeez.
And like 6 or 7 fumbles. If that was any Cowboy player, they'd be
held over.
They would be fucking sewered so bad. Guaranteed. If any Cowboy player did that, it would be all you heard about. So Deebo did have some drops. He did have some fumbles, which you don't hear about. But if you're in the blue and silver, that would be a hot topic. A law like Trevon Diggs, right? Like gave up oh my God, Trevon Diggs gave up 1,000 yards. He got fucking 12 or 11 interceptions. Like, I'll take that shit, right?
They bring the noise. I'm talking about the